In this video presentation, I shall discuss the very short question answer, that is 2 or 3 marks question answer from Salman Rushdie's novel Haroun and the Sea of Stories. Now my dear students, I welcome you all to my educational channel. The name of my educational channel is Priyankar Datta. Here you can find video presentations of English language and literature of school level, college level, as well as of competitive examinations. Now, before going to the main focus of this video presentation, let us decide one thing, and the thing is that in the comment section of the video presentation you must put forward your views regarding that video presentation only, and for any other kind of support you must drop me a message in my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is 9434581673. You can also drop me a message through my Telegram number. My Telegram number is the same, that is 9434581673. And if you want to send me a mail, you can send me a mail in my mail ID. My mail ID is priyankar.english@gmail.com. Now we shall move to the main focus of this video presentation. First of all, I shall discuss a question from the novel in general, and the question is, what do you know about the structure of Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories? And the answer to the question is, Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories has an interesting structure. Specifically, it begins with an epigraph which has an acrostic structure and which highlights the word Zafar. This epigraph is followed by 12 chapters. These are followed by a list of names, characters, and phrases which are elucidated by the author. And now we shall go to the next section of this video presentation, and the section is about the epigraph. As you all know, the novel begins with an epigraph. I have selected 5 questions from the epigraph of the novel under review, and the first question is, what is special about the epigraph of Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories? And the answer to the question is, the epigraph to Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories is formed of 5 lines. What is interesting about these lines is that the first letter of the first word of each line is geographically kept separate. The lines are written in acrostics, and these lines highlight the word Zafar. The next question is, what does Salman Rushdie follow? Why does Salman Rushdie follow the acrostic pattern in the epigraph to his Haroun and the Sea of Stories? And the answer to the question is, Salman Rushdie follows the acrostic pattern in the epigraph to his Haroun and the Sea of Stories. It's a witty and innovative way it is used by Salman Rushdie to highlight the name of a particular person or a particular object. Here, the highlighted letters form a word and it refers to a particular person named Zafar. The next question is, what is the significance of Xanadu used in the first line of the epigraph 2, Haroun and the Sea of Stories? The answer to the question is, the word Xanadu used in the first line of the epigraph to Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories reminds one of Coleridge's poem Kubla Khan, where Xanadu is used as a locale. The name Xanadu helps the readers to anticipate an otherworldly environment which one finds in Rushdie's novel under review. The next question is, what is an epigraph? The answer to the question is, an epigraph is a short quotation or saying from a different source at the beginning of a book or chapter. Very often, the epigraph suggests the theme of the said book or chapter. The resemblance is discovered in the way of studying the said book or chapter. Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories has a very effective epigraph. The final question is, what is the message of the epigraph to Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories? The answer to the question is, the message of the epigraph to Salman Rushdie's Haroun and the Sea of Stories is that the novel will give the story of a dream world. He adds that all our dream worlds may come true and that in the course of our journey we may come across fairy lands and that these lands have every possibility of being fearsome. Now, before concluding this video presentation, I request you to subscribe my channel, to share my video presentations to your friends so that they can also be benefited from them, and I also request you to put forward your views regarding the concerned video presentation in the comment section of that video presentation. Thank you.